What's going on, lads and lasses? Welcome back to 100% Mag. So, of course, the breaking news just out is that there is some very sad news for us Newcastle United fans in the fact that Amanda Staveley and Mehrdad Ghodoussi will be leaving Newcastle United after 3 years as part of the co-ownership of Newcastle United. They will be leaving Newcastle United this summer. Don't know how to explain this, to be honest, because this is going to be like losing a part of the soul of the club under these owners. You know, Amanda Staveley, Mehrdad Ghodoussi are, regular watchers of Newcastle. You know, that every single game, they in every single piece of, you know, things going on with Newcastle. So it's going to be tough to see, that they'll not be there to see, Newcastle going on. Hopefully they'll still come to the matches, but they won't be there on the business side of things by, them leaving. They won't have any shares in the club. That is really sad to see, because Amanda Staveley is a fantastic person. Mehrdad Ghodoussi, our husband, is a fantastic person as well. They get what it means, Newcastle United means to our city. They get the whole passion, the drive of the club, and they get the community, most importantly. It's going to be, like I say, losing a part of the soul of the club under these owners, and hopefully this sort of, in a way, means that we can kind of push on a little bit more. There is that sort of silver lining to it, unfortunately. For Amanda Staveley, she wasn't able to, be able to keep up with the likes of the Rubens and PIF, on the financial side of things. But we, as fans, didn't really mind that, to be honest, because, we're still going places. We're still going out there, and signing the likes of Sandro Tonali, Anthony Gordon, Kieran Trippier, Bruno Guimaraes, Alexander Isak. We're going out there and signing players that we would have never been signing under the previous ownership. So at the end of the day, we're still doing better than what we were doing in the previous ownership. But like I say, it is like losing a soul, and a bit of soul in the club as well. It's hard to explain, really, the feeling at the moment with this news. It's just come as sort of a shock, to be honest. I guess we sort of realised, that there would be some sort of approach like this done down the line, but what happened so soon, only 3 years they've been in the ownership, so to say it happened this soon is a bit of a shock. But hopefully, like I say, they'll still come and attend the matches. I'm sure they will. I'm sure they'll go and attend the women's games as well, which was one of the main, goals for Amanda Staveley, was to get the women into the WSL. They're one step away from that now with them being in the championship. They've only been able to do that thanks to the drive and the passion shown by Amanda Staveley towards the women's side of the game at Newcastle United, because under the previous ownership there was no interest at all shown in the women's game. They weren't even classed as part of Newcastle United. Thanks to Amanda Staveley, the women's side of Newcastle United is now classed as part of Newcastle United. They're now in a much better division. They're now showing a lot more passion, a lot more drive as well. And they're one step away from where Amanda Staveley wanted them to be, which is the WSL. And then you've got, the Newcastle men's team side of things. The team is in a much better place now than what we were before this ownership. But like I say, it's a very, very sad moment to see, that Amanda Staveley and her husband, Mehrdad Ghodoussi, of course, will be leaving the club this summer after 3 years. at the club. Like I say, hopefully, they do still attend the games, but I mean, it's an absolute shock to hear this news. Let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. Any, fellow Newcastle United fans watching this video, I mean, what's your thoughts on this news? There is, like I say, a silver lining to it, in the fact that this does now mean that we can push on that bit more as well, and it's unlikely as well, according to the Sun, who were the newspaper that of course reported this and broke this news, and it is unlikely, according to them, that Amanda Staveley will be replaced on the board in the short term, as the Saudis have already appointed, of course, Darren Eales as the club's chief executive 2 years ago, of course, and he has already undertaken many of Amanda Staveley's original responsibilities at the club as well. But she will be missed in Newcastle United. Her husband will be missed at Newcastle United, and hopefully, like I say, they'll still attend the games, still come and check in on Newcastle United from time to time as well, because they will always be welcome in this city for what they did for Newcastle United. If it wasn't for Amanda Staveley and her husband Mehrdad Ghodoussi attending that Liverpool game back when Rafa Benitez was the manager, we would not have what we have today at Newcastle United under PIF, the Rubens, Amanda Staveley and Mehrdad Ghodoussi. We would not have that. So massive amount of respect has to go to Amanda Staveley and her husband for the drive and determination that they have shown whilst being, the guardians, if you will, for Newcastle United, the custodians, as Amanda Staveley put it herself. But anyway, let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. And until next time, I'll see you in the next one. Bye, lads.